So we are now starting our day one of internship. Before I proceed further, let me explain you what are the number of topics we are going to cover. Okay, first of all, let's start this internship with the roadmap. Guys, we have divided this training into different module. In module number one, we will be discussing about Python programming. While interacting with you, I noticed that majority of you here don't know about Python programming. Okay, and you are just a beginner. So module one, guys, is totally focused on Python programming, because in our projects, okay, for our data science project, for our machine learning project, we are going to use this Python programming. So module number one totally focused on Python programming, in which you will be learning how Python works, different topics of Python programming like decision making, loops, functions, object oriented programming, lambda function, data structures, nested list comprehension. So topic like these we are going to cover in module number one. Once you guys feel comfortable in Python programming, then I will take you to module number two. Module number two will be focused on data science. In this module number two, I'm going to give you an introduction of the data science. What is the difference between data science, machine learning and AI? We will be learning 4 important data science library: NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib and Seaborn. Okay. After that, we will be going to learn about sklearn2. So module number 2 will be what? Will be your data science. Once you feel comfortable in these data science libraries, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn, then guys, I will take you to this module number 3. In module number 3, guys, we will be discussing about machine learning. You will be learning about exploratory data analysis. You will be going to learn about feature engineering and so on. Okay, so module number 3 will be what? Will be focused on machine learning. Machine learning is being categorized into 3 categories: supervised, unsupervised and reinforcement machine learning. In this internship, we will be working on supervised machine learning and unsupervised machine learning. Okay, don't worry, I will be going to give you an idea of reinforcement learning too, but in this internship, we need to focus more on supervised machine learning and unsupervised machine learning. Once we complete this module number 3, I will take you to this module number 4, in which simply we will be working on different machine learning projects. Okay, we will be going to handle some real-time data sets, and we will be designing some cool machine learning and data science projects. In module number 4, guys, I am going to give you an introduction of NLP as well and web scraping. Meaning in this internship, you guys are going to learn about natural language processing and web scraping. This is just the highlight, guys. Now, if I show you the exact number of topics, we can refer this PDF. Today, I'm going to share this PDF with you all in your WhatsApp group. So guys, you can have a quick look that, okay, this is what actually we are going to learn. So first module, as I told you, we are going to start off with the Python. We start with introduction of Python programming, how you can set up variables, data types, strings, how you can take the user input, decision making, loops. We are going to cover data structures, functions and object oriented programming. Okay, don't think, guys, that we are going to complete all these things in today's session. No, we are going to follow slow and steady approach. Okay, so these are the number of topics which we need to understand in Python programming first. Once you feel comfortable with this Python programming, then guys, I will take you to this data science. In this data science, the first and most important thing is these 4 data science libraries you need to understand: NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib and Seaborn. Okay, out of which we will be focusing more on this Pandas. Okay, in this internship, you are going to notice one thing, that we will be focusing more on this Pandas data science library. So what are these data science libraries? These data science libraries will help you in data science project. Okay, a data set will be provided to you. You need to generate a meaningful information out of that data, and how you will be extracting that meaningful information with the help of these 4 data science libraries. Important point, guys, don't think that you can first learn matplotlib then you can numpy. No, the thing is, you and me need to follow a proper sequence. First you need to understand numpy, then pandas, then matplotlib, and then seaborn. Okay, once you feel comfortable with these data science library, we will be start working on project. First project which you and me will be designing is related to exploratory data analysis and feature engineering, which is very important to learn and to understand, because whenever you guys are going to work with machine learning projects and data science project, your first step will be exploratory data analysis. Okay, then here comes our module number 9. I told you that machine learning has been divided into 3 categories, but in this internship we will be focusing on supervised and unsupervised. Okay, so in supervised machine learning, guys, we are going to start our journey with the regression. After regression, we will be learning about classification, and after the supervised machine learning, we will be working on unsupervised machine learning. So let me give you a highlight that what are the number of algorithms you and me will be covering in this internship. Guys, we will be going to learn and understand about KNN, decision tree, a random forest, simple linear regression, polynomial regression, multivariate regression. Okay, and in unsupervised machine learning, we will be discussing about a priori algorithm. So this internship is going to be very important and fun to learn, because whenever we are going to learn any machine learning algorithm, okay, please listen to me very carefully. Whenever we are going to work on any machine learning algorithm, I will be explaining you that machine learning algorithm with data set. So meaning in KNN we will be working on project, in decision tree we will be working on different project, in random forest you are going to handle a different problem statement, right? In a priori you will be working on different problem statement. So every algorithm, okay, every algorithm comprises of one project. So total 5 to 6 projects you will be designing till the end of this internship, and all these projects, if you want, you can mention in your resume as well. Okay, after unsupervised machine learning, guys, then I'm going to show you that how you can apply different machine learning algorithms. Okay, then we will be discussing about NLP, which stands for natural language processing. Very interesting. In this we will be designing a project based on sentiment analysis. Okay, I'll come to that part later on. So we are going to cover this NLP, and you will be learning this web scraping as well. Okay, I personally uses web scraping a lot, so with me you are also going to learn about web scraping. Okay, now what you can do with the help of this web scraping, and what is web scraping? Retrieving the information from the internet is known as your web scraping. Okay, the real-time examples of web scraping is Trivago. Okay, I don't know how many of you uses Trivago. What Trivago does, let us say you guys are planning a holiday, okay, a New Year holiday in Goa. Okay, definitely you need to book a hotel, so you can use website like Trivago. You know what Trivago will do? Trivago simply will scrap the information from a different website. Okay, now just don't listen to me, let me show you practically as well that what kind of a project you and me will be going to design. Let's take an example of Trivago, guys. What Trivago does, it will compare hotel prices for you. Okay, let me click on it. So what we need to do is we need to select the destination, we need to select our check-in and check-out date. So let us say I'm looking a holiday in Jaipur. Okay, let's say 7th I need to check in, I will check out at 10. Okay, 2 guests, 1 room. Okay, and that's it. I'll click on search. Now focus on my screen, guys, focus. Here what Trivago is doing behind the scene, Trivago is comparing hotel prices from different sites. Basically it is doing what, it is scrapping the information from different sites. Now what is the benefit? The benefit is quite simple. If you book this hotel, okay, it's refreshing, just wait. Yeah, so here you can see, guys, if you are looking for this hotel from booking.com, you can make booking by paying this much of amount. Okay, from trip.com, for the same hotel for the same dates you need to pay this much of price. Okay, and Agoda is offering 2494. So guys, which option you all are going to use? Obviously the lowest one. And now see the trick of Trivago. Once you click on Agoda, here guys, it completes the responsibility of Trivago, and now Trivago simply will redirect you to what? Towards Agoda. So if you click on visit site, simply Trivago will do what? Nothing. It will just simply redirect you to the booking.com or to Agoda. Okay. So can you see guys how Trivago smartly is using the concept of web scraping? It's scraping the information from different websites, and it is providing you a cool and a very nice platform. Okay, so with the help of web scraping guys, you and me will going to learn that okay, how we can scrap the data from different sites. Not only we can design these kinds of an application. You're a data scientist. Suppose the data is not available. So if the data is not available, there are tricks. Either you can conduct a surveys, or you can use your web scraping skills to scrap the information. Okay. Then in natural language processing guys, you and me will be working on sentiment analysis. Now what is sentiment analysis? I'll show you a quick demo of sentiment analysis. Okay, monkey learn sentiment. So guys, after learning NLP, you and me will be designing a project like this, sentiment analysis. Very interesting and very popular. Alright, so after learning NLP guys, you and me will be designing project like sentiment analyzer. Sentiment analysis is very popular these days for e-commerce industry, where they want to know what people are saying about their product, good or bad. Even this sentiment analysis is very popular in entertainment industry. Let us say I'm the producer, I'm the director. We released one trailer on YouTube. Now I need to know that what are the public reaction, whether people are saying good or bad. So what they can do is they can hire one sentiment analyzer, and he or she can perform this job for them. So let us say guys, I don't like the movie at all. Okay, or okay, let's say I'm just going to write worst trailer. Now if I'm going to classify this text, can you see that it's a negative text? Okay, so the result is what? It's a negative text. 98.6%. It's a confidence factor that this text is negative text. Okay, or let us say we write something good about the movie. Okay, the trailer is just wow. Okay, classify the text, and you can see that yeah, it's a positive text. So this is how you can help industries to let them know what people are saying about their product, good or bad. Okay, let's say I'm a producer, I'm a director. We have just launched a trailer on the YouTube. Now I need to know what people are saying about our trailer. You know what they can do? They can use the both. With the help of web scraping guys, you can collect the data, or you can collect the comments data. Okay, with the help of web scraping, you can collect the comments data. Once you have that data, you can store all those comments in some Excel file or in some CSV file, and then with the help of NLP, you can perform the sentiment analyzer. Okay, so these kind of a project guys, you and me will be designing. Now let's take another example of this unsupervised machine learning, a priori algorithm. Now in this a priori algorithm guys, you will be designing a project related to product recommendation. Let us say if I'm going to buy a bread, what are the probabilities that I'm going to buy this butter and egg as well. Okay, so let's say if I'm going to add bread in my shopping cart, what will be the possibility that I will buy milk and butter along with this bread? I'm pretty sure guys आप सभी ने Flipkart, Amazon से online shopping करी होगी, right? So the moment when we add any product in our shopping cart, let's say मैंने jeans add करी, the moment when we add jeans in our shopping cart, what they will do? They will give you product recommendation, right? Okay, you can buy this pair of shoes, you can buy this t-shirt, you can buy this another jeans. Like this is what? This is an example of recommendation. So with the help of unsupervised machine learning, you and me will be designing project like this. Okay, so this is just the highlight guys. ये सब मैं इसलिए बता रहा हूँ ताकि आप लोगों का interest generate हो इस internship में. Okay, so don't think that we are just going to cover all these topics and we will end this internship and we will give you certificate and we will say bye bye to you. No, my main objective is so that you and me can design really cool projects. ओके ये सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स अब आप अपने रिज्यूमे में भी मेंशन कर सकते हो. ओके, एंड नॉट ओनली इन रिज्यूमे, इन दिस इंटर्नशिप आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू अबाउट, वी विल बी लर्निंग अबाउट गिटहब रिपोजिटरी एज वेल. मीनिंग गिटहब पे आप अपनी कोड वगैरह किस तरीके से फुल पुश करेंगे, दैट एवरीथिंग आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन यू. ओके, सो the thing is guys, before we start designing these kinds of a project, you know what is the prerequisite? Okay guys, कोई बता सकता है chat message में what are the prerequisite before we start designing this kind of a project? Can anyone tell me that what is the prerequisite? Take a wild guess guys. Anyone? Okay guys, I'm waiting for your responses. Let me know. Any wild guesses? Python, exactly. Okay, the thing is, if you are good in Python guys, then you can design projects better than me, frankly speaking. Okay, so you have to do the mastery in Python programming, but we all are beginners, so no worry guys. I told you that we are going to start this internship with the Python programming first. अब जिन्हें Python आती है, जिन्हें बिल्कुल भी नहीं आती है, doesn't matter guys, I am going to teach you from the scratch. जिन्हें आती है, good, and add on advantage, it will be just like a quick recap for you. जिन्हें नहीं आती, I need your proper attention. Okay, now guys, before I proceed further, please let me know, are you all from an IT background? Is there anyone in the meeting who is from non-IT background? If you all are from IT, just let me know IT, meaning computer science background, you know computers, you know other programming language like C, C++, Java. If yes, then write me a simple message in the chat section IT, which is an indication that you all are from an IT background, right? कैस गारंटी है कि आप लोगों ने C, C++, Java बहुत कुछ पढ़ा होगा अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी के सेमेस्टर्स में, राइट? बट पाइथन उनसे बहुत ईजी है, बहुत ईजी है. सो डोंट वरी, this IT knowledge na, actually this C, C++, Java knowledge will help you to understand Python in a much better way. हालांकि सिंटेक्स डिफरेंट है, एनवायरनमेंट डिफरेंट है. पाइथन में हम जिस तरीके से कोड लिखेंगे वो सिंटेक्स डिफरेंट है, बट स्टिल यू गाइस कैन रिलेट वेरी क्विकली इफ यू ऑल आर फ्रॉम एन IT बैकग्राउंड. ओके, सो गाइस, इनफ टॉकिंग. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट ऑफ विद अवर डे 1. Okay, today first of all we are going to complete this Python programming में कुछ important topics हैं जिन्हें मैं आपके साथ डिस्कस करूँगा. बिफोर वी स्टार्ट अवर डेटा साइंस मशीन लर्निंग, मैं आपको बताऊँ कि डेटा साइंस मशीन लर्निंग AI में डिफरेंस क्या है, कैसे प्रोजेक्ट बनाते हैं. वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग वेरी वेल. ओके, नाउ important thing is, do we need to download or set up anything in our Windows machine? As of now guys, the answer is big no. Okay, कुछ classes के लिए, let's say for first few classes, we don't need VS Code, we don't need PyCharm, we don't need Anaconda Navigator. We are going to use one kind of a different platform. After 5 to 6 classes, I'm going to give you the setup. आप अपने मशीन में पाइथन को इंस्टॉल कर सकते हो. एनाकोंडा नेविगेटर, पाइचार्म, VS कोड, फील फ्री टू यूज वट एवर यू वांट. माय सजेशन इज टू यू शुड यूज गूगल कोलैबोरेटरी और जुपिटर नोटबुक. ओके, बोथ आर वेरी वेरी पॉपुलर. देर आर सम डेमोज जो हम गूगल कोलैबोरेटरी में नहीं कर सकते, उसके लिए हमको कमांड लाइन चाहिए, उसके लिए हमें एनाकोंडा नेविगेटर चाहिए या VS कोड या पाइचार्म चाहिए. बाकी most of the projects we can very simply design in Collaboratory. I'm going to show you both what is the benefit of using Collaboratory, what is the benefit of using Anaconda and Navigator. Okay, so guys, we are now going to start off with our module number 1. Okay, and in this module number 1, the first thing which you and me need to understand is Python programming. Okay, So now guys, we are going to start off our journey with this Python programming. We are going to we are going to understand the things like what is Python, okay, how you can write the code in Python programming. Here I'm going to give you an introduction of this Google Collaboratory. Okay, so let's start off with this Python programming. So before I proceed further guys, I am going to give you an introduction of Python programming first. Especially those who are new to this Python programming, listen to me very carefully. Don't feel bored. This introduction is very important guys, because in this introduction I will be going to cover some common interview question as well. Okay, I too used to conduct interviews, so we generally, in order to check the student knowledge, we ask simple question like what type of language Python is. Even guys, if you go to the Google and if you type top 10 Python interview questions, there are some basic questions you will going to notice, like what is the difference between interpreter and compiler, is Python a dynamically typed or a weak typed programming language, question like this. Okay, so in this theoretical introduction I am going to cover things like these. So guys, what is Python? Just like C, C++, Java, Python is a programming language, but Python is a popular programming language. It was created by Guido van Rossum. This guy, he is the inventor of this Python programming. And this Python programming you can use for web development, for software developments, in mathematics, in scripting, in AI and machine learning. Meaning this Python programming language is well suited for performing different tasks. Now due to this, इसको आप वेब डेवलपमेंट में यूज़ कर सकते हो, सॉफ्टवेयर में, मैथमेटिक्स में, स्क्रिप्टिंग में, ऑटोमेशन में. बिकॉज ऑफ दीज पॉइंट्स, Python is also known as general purpose programming language. Why we call it as a general purpose programming language? Because you can use these Python in multiple domains. Now Python is widely used in data science, machine learning and artificial intelligence due to its simplicity and powerful libraries. Even guys, if you guys start learning about data science and machine learning through YouTube, through any blogging site, you will going to notice that for machine learning and for data science project, they are using which programming language? Python, because it is widely used. Now according to Stack Overflow developer survey, okay, so guys, before I proceed further, please let me know, आप में से कितनों को पता है what is a Stack Overflow? You are from IT background, right? So I'm pretty sure that you guys know Stack Overflow. Okay, so guys, please let me know in the chat section how many of you knows here Stack Overflow. Okay, please let me know guys in the chat section how many of you know here this Stack Overflow. Okay, anyone guys here who knows the Stack Overflow? Okay, anyone guys, please let me know in the chat section, waiting for a response. Anyone here? If yes, you can know yes or no. Yeah, so yeah, developers online platform for exchange of knowledge among them. Yeah, website for query resolution. See guys, you all are from IT background. Okay, so let's say let's take an example that you are designing something and you stuck somewhere. Simple example ले लेते हैं कि आप एक SQL की query लिख रहे हो and you were unable to write up that query, meaning that query is giving you some kind of an error. So you guys can use website like Stack Overflow for your doubt and for your query resolution. Okay, कि लेट से मैं क्वेरी लिख रहा हूँ, उस क्वेरी को एग्जीक्यूट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, कुछ एरर आ रहे हैं, एंड आई नीड सम एक्सपर्ट एडवाइस और आई नीड सम एक्सपर्ट हेल्प. So we have website like Stack Overflow, which is very popular among developers like you and me. So according to this Stack Overflow developer survey, they have ranked Python as the third most commonly used language. Okay, and those who are not professional, those who just want to start their career in the coding, for them they have placed Python programming at number 1. But you and me are developer, so according to this Stack Overflow developer survey, they have ranked Python at number 3. Okay, and this statistics I have taken from the very popular site Stack Overflow developer. Okay, so they have ranked Python at the position number 3. Some websites like IEEE Spectrum, okay, they have ranked the Python at the number 1. Why? Because of its simplicity and because of multiple domains. So now guys, why they are ranking Python at number 3? Why they are ranking Python at number 1? Because of these features. Okay, remember in starting I told you that Python is very popular and widely used programming language. What makes this Python programming popular? These features guys: readable, easy to learn, free, open source, cross-platform, memory management, large standard library, exception handling. These are some very cool and important features of Python programming. First point आप लोगों को नजर आ रहा होगा, readable. Readable means Python programs are very simple to read and write. Okay, let us say अगर मैं आपको बोलूं कि please write a C++ program for simply linked list implementation. Okay, you have to write few line of code. Okay, but वो code अगर आप किसी और developer को दो, so it will become a little bit difficult for that developer to read, especially those who are weak in C and C++. Okay, आपको ही पता है, आप लोगों ने कोड लिखे भी होंगे, लिंक लिस्ट, डबल लिंक लिस्ट, ओके, बबल सॉर्ट, मर्ज सॉर्ट, C++ में. Okay, but in Python programming your code is very easy to read. Okay, not like C and C++. Very easy to read and very easy to write. Python programming is easy to learn because its syntax, its code syntax makes it very easy to learn even for those who are from non-IT background. Python is available for free even for commercial purposes. Cross-platform means you can use Python programming almost in every operating system. Linux, Unix, MacBook, Windows. Even guys, if you are using some cloud computing solutions, and in that cloud computing solution, if you need to deploy this Python programming, very easily you can deploy. Then Python provides you strong memory management in which you can very easily customize the size of your program. Okay, let me tell you one thing frankly guys, very soon you all are going to work in an industry or in an MNC, right? आपके प्रोग्राम को दो फैक्टर पे इवैल्यूएट किया जाएगा, टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी और स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी, कि कितना टाइम आपका प्रोग्राम एग्जीक्यूट करने में ले रहा है और कितना स्पेस वो ले रहा है. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग you can customize your program. Python provides a strong memory management. Let us say आपको एक integer variable declare करना है and you want to declare that variable of 64 bits, so you can. Similarly, आपको एक और integer variable declare करना है but you don't want that integer variable to take 64 bits, you want that integer variable to take 32 bits. So yes, it is possible in Python programming. Then Python provides you large standard library. Okay, this is the reason why I love using this Python programming. Python provides you large set of standard libraries, and these libraries guys are help you a lot. Trust me, they will help you a lot. अब ये जो points है ना, easy to learn, readable, large standard library, मैं आपको एक example के through explain करता हूँ. बहुत simple example लेते हैं. Let us say guys, you are from an IT background, right? एक task है, ओके, और इस टास्क में एग्जैक्टली करना क्या है, यू नीड टू टेक यूजर इनपुट. ओके, आपको यूजर से एक इनपुट लेना है और वट एवर इनपुट योर यूजर इज गोइंग टू गिव यू, यू नीड टू कन्वर्ट दिस टेक्स्ट इनटू स्पीच. ओके, और लेट्स से इसको आपको एक म्यूजिक में कन्वर्ट करना है. म्यूजिक मीन्स एक रोबोटिक वॉइस, कि मैं आपको कुछ टेक्स्ट दूंगा, वो टेक्स्ट आपको कन्वर्ट करके देना है मेरे को स्पीच में या एक रोबोटिक्स वॉइस में. ओके, सो क्या ऐसी एप्लीकेशन बनाना डिफिकल्ट है? ओके गाइस, व्हाट इज योर आंसर इन दिस? ऑब्जेक्टिव समझ में आया कि हमको यूजर से एक इनपुट लेना है और उस यूजर इनपुट को टेक्स्ट, मतलब जो भी यूजर हमको देगा, वी हैव टू कन्वर्ट दैट टेक्स्ट इनटू स्पीच, मीनिंग सम काइंड ऑफ अ म्यूजिक फाइल. सो लेट मी नो गाइस, अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, how many of you think that this task is easy or difficult? Of course, ChatGPT के through तो हो ही जाएगा. Any other response guys? What do you think? Is designing these kind of an application is easy or difficult? सिंपल टास्क, चलो आपको सी सी प्लस प्लस जावा आती है, मैंने आपको ये टास्क दिया है, कोई सी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज आप यूज़ करो. सो कैन यू टेल मी इज दिस इजी और डिफिकल्ट और मॉडरेट? ओके, प्लीज लेट मी नो गाइज इन द चैट सेक्शन. डिफिकल्ट? ओके ओके गाइस, व्हाट अबाउट अदर्स? अच्छा, कितनों को लगता है इजी है? बनवा के देखते हैं उनसे. ओके गाइस, प्लीज लेट मी नो. I got only one response. We have 44 participants in the meeting. Are you listening to me? If yes, then please let me know in the chat. Moderate, okay. Difficult, okay. Moderate, okay. अब बात करते हैं इस पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग की, ठीक है ना. मैंने अभी आपको पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग के फीचर्स दिखाए, राइट? Readable, easy to learn, large standard library. Now you will be surprised to know by just writing 3 line of code. Okay, 3 लाइन का कोड आपको लिखना है और आप इस एप्लीकेशंस को बना सकते हो using Python programming. Do we have any proof? Yes, we have. I'll show it to you. Python programming, as I told you, it provides you large standard library. So guys, यहाँ पर एक लाइब्रेरी है GTTS Python. इसका नाम है Google Text to Speech. Now the thing is, by just writing 3 line of code, आपको 3 लाइन का कोड लिखना है Python programming में, and very easily you can design an application like this. Can you see? So guys, सबसे पहले हमको लाइब्रेरी इंस्टॉल करनी है, इसको इंपोर्ट कराना है, जो भी टेक्स्ट है वो यहाँ पर पास करना है, और ये जो सेव मेथड है इस लाइब्रेरी का, ये आपके टेक्स्ट को एक स्पीच में या एक म्यूजिक फाइल में कन्वर्ट कर देगा. Can you see? Hence it is proved. Yes, Python programming is very easy to read. Okay, code is freely available guys, and yes, Python provides you large standard library. So ऐसी बहुत सारी libraries हैं जो आपके work को simplify करेगी. Then another feature of Python programming is exception handling. Exception handling means कि if you are writing a program, okay, and if you keep on getting in errors, okay, so very easily you can handle those errors with the help of this exception handling mechanism. Just like Java, Python में भी हमारे पास exception handling का concept है. Okay, so these features guys makes Python very popular and widely used programming language. Then this is one of the most common interview question. Those who are learning Python programming for the very first time, please remember this point that Python is an interpreted programming language. Interpreter based programming language है आपकी Python programming. You can keep this point in your mind. Now what do we mean by this interpreter? Let us say many languages are compiled, meaning the source code you are going to create needs to translate it into the machine code, okay, before it can be run. But programs written in an interpreted language are passed straight to an interpreter that runs them directly, which makes a quicker development cycle before you just type in your code and run it without the intermediate compilation step. आप सभी ने C++ जावा पढ़ी है, राइट? C++ जावा में हम कोड कैसे लिखते हैं? वी राइट अवर कोड, उस कोड को हम कंपाइलर को देते हैं. नाउ दैट कंपाइलर विल गोइंग टू कन्वर्ट योर .c कोड into an .obj into .exe, और अगर आपने जावा में लिखा है तो .class file. Once you have that .class file, then only you can run your program. Okay, I'll just show it to you. अगर हम बात करें C++ जावा की, first you will write your source code. Okay, then we pass this source code to the compiler. Okay, now what compiler will do? Compiler will convert this high level language code into the machine language, meaning या तो आपको एक .exe फाइल मिलेगी, या आपको एक .obj फाइल मिलेगी, या आपको एक .class फाइल मिलेगी. Now once you have this file, then you can run your program and then you can have your output. ये steps हम follow करते हैं compiler based programming language में. But what if you guys are using an interpreter based programming language? You guys just write your source code. Okay, you pass it to the interpreter. Okay, and interpreter will going to give you an output. Okay, so this is the difference between compiler based programming languages and interpreter based programming language. And remember guys, Python is what? Python is an interpreted based programming language. Okay, with the help of the simple diagram, you guys are from an IT background and can understand well. This is how your compiler works, this is how your interpreter works. थोड़ा और डिटेल में आप लोग पढ़ लेना इंटरप्रेटर और कंपाइलर के बारे में. Interpreter is going to read your program line by line. Compiler will going to read your program at once. Okay. Now interpreter is good for those who are just a beginner to the programming world, because यहाँ पर आपको जो error मिलेगा वो line by line मिलेगा. Compiler are good for professional, meaning आपने कोड लिखा, आपने 1000 लाइन का कोड लिखा और आपने सीधा कंपाइलर रन किया. Okay, because compiler is going to run your program at once, interpreter one by one. So interpreter is little bit slow, compiler is fast. But interpreter का क्या benefit है? Without needed a compilation step, you can have your output, and this makes a quicker development cycle. क्योंकि यहाँ पर we are just going to type our code and we can have our output. Is it clear? So please keep this important point in your mind, और ये आप लोगों का task number 1 है. आज जाके थोड़ा सा पढ़ना इंटरप्रेटर और कंपाइलर के बारे में. Now guys, the important point about Python programming is this: Python programming is best suited for machine learning. Is there only Python programming behind machine learning? No. We have R, Java, Scala. Java के थ्रू भी आप machine learning execute कर सकते हो, but which is popular? The popular guys is what? Python programming. And don't take my words for it, I have one proof for you. So let us say according to the Google trend. Now what is Google trend? I hope you guys know. With the help of Google trends you can find out the recent trend. Let us say you want to know, okay, machine learning के लिए लोग सबसे ज़्यादा क्या यूज़ कर रहे हैं, Java को, Python को या R programming को. So guys, you can see that this R color is for Java, orange color is for Python, and this green color is for R programming. Can you see? Like a dead person. Beep. But you can see with the help of this image which one is popular. Python programming is very very popular. If you compare Java, Python and R programming, so which one is popular? Python. आपको real statistics भी मैं दिखा देता हूँ. Let us say ये जो data है मैंने Google Trend से लिया. I'll just show it to you. So here guys, you can see that if you are looking to learn machine learning, which programming language you should go for, because we have Java, Python, R और भी programming languages को आप यहाँ पर add कर सकते हो. So this is the real time data guys. So you can see that Python is quite popular because orange color is for what? This for Python. Why? Because I told you Python is very simple to learn and very simple to write, and obviously it provides you larger standard libraries which will going to make your work a lot more easier. Hence we are going to learn Python programming for this machine learning and for this data science boot camp. Okay, so guys, that's it for this Python introduction. Okay, we are done with this Python introduction. Now I will take you towards the practical part, because practically Python को समझना बहुत ज़्यादा important है. Okay, especially topics like loops, data structure जो कभी आपका पीछा नहीं छोड़ेंगे, functions and object oriented programming. These are some few topics which we are going to focus on more. फिर पाइथन में कुछ एडवांस टॉपिक आ जाती हैं लाइक नेस्टेड लिस्ट कॉम्प्रिहेंशन, लैम्डा फंक्शंस, eval. There are a lot of things. Okay, so I'm going to cover almost everything one by one. But guys, before I proceed towards that practical part, let me know any confusion in this theoretical introduction. किसी को कुछ doubt? Please let me know. Interesting? ओके, कितनों को लगता है गाइस पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग इज़ वेरी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. एक रियल टाइम एग्जांपल मैंने अभी आपको दिखाया है. 3 लाइन के कोड से हम ऐसी एप्लीकेशंस बना सकते हैं. थोड़ा पाइथन सीख लो, उसके बाद ऐसी एप्लीकेशंस मैं आपसे बनवाऊंगा भी. ओके, सो बिफोर आई प्रोसीड फर्दर गाइस, प्लीज लेट मी नो एनी कन्फ्यूजन सो फार इन दिस थ्योरेटिकल इंट्रोडक्शन. यू गाइस आर कंफर्टेबल? प्लीज लेट मी नो. एनी डाउट गाइस? प्लीज यू कैन आस्क मी. No doubt, sir. Okay. Anyone else, guys? Please let me know. All good. Good. So now, guys, we are going to start off with our practical part. Okay. Before I start, let me tell you one thing, that you and me will be writing up the code together. Okay. First, I will be writing up the code. I will explain you everything, then I will pause myself. Okay, now the same code you guys will be writing up in your screen. Okay, it's not like that कि आपने 2 घंटे के लिए इस मीटिंग को ज्वाइन किया और आपको बस मुझे सुनना है. No, you have to write the code side by side with me, because very soon we will be start giving you an assignments, we will be start giving you practice questions as well. और डेली आपको वो असाइनमेंट्स और प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस हमको सबमिट कराने हैं. ऑलराइट, so that is the reason guys I want you to write the code side by side with me. First I'm going to write the code, I will pause so that you guys can write, can understand the syntax. Once it is clear, you can let me know. Okay, my important question, okay, before I proceed further guys, very important question I would like to ask from you all. How many of you here are using your laptop or desktop? Anyone there who is using mobile device, meaning जो mobile devices meeting को attend कर रहा हूँ? Anyone there guys? Please let me know. Okay, all of you are using your Windows laptop or desktop. Just let me know guys quickly. Okay, because in starting I told you that if you guys are using mobile, okay, not recommended at all. Okay, I want you to switch this meeting to laptop or to desktop. Mac doesn't matter, Linux, Unix सब चलेगा. Python is a cross-platform programming language. Okay, so guys, I can see that most of you are connected with the laptop, so that means you guys can write the code side by side with me, और आप instruction भी side by side मेरे साथ follow कर सकते हो. Okay. So again guys, I'm going to share my screen in very important instruction I would like to share with you. Okay, so we are done with our theoretical introduction of Python programming guys. Now I will be showing you all these topics step by step, one by one. Okay, now on which IDE, okay, or in which code editor we are going to write our Python program. Firstly, I would like to give you an introduction of Google Collaboratory. Okay. Later on, we are going to use Anaconda Navigator, PyCharm, VS Code. बाद में आप लोग use कर लेना. As of now, what we need is we need to use this Google Collaboratory. Trust me, guys. Google Collaboratory will going to make your work a lot more easier. Okay. Instead, you use Anaconda Navigator, PyCharm, VS Code. Collaboratory is much better. कुछ problems हैं कि कुछ demos हैं which we cannot execute, which we cannot perform on Google Collaboratory. Then we need Anaconda Navigator, Jupyter Notebook, PyCharm. But majority of the demos we can perform very easily in Google Collaboratory. So what is Google Collaboratory guys? Focus on my screen. In order to get started with Google Collaboratory, first you need to open your browser. आप कोई सा भी ब्राउजर यूज कर सकते हो, क्रोम, फायरफॉक्स, सफारी, एज. ओके, डोंट आस्क कि सर इज इट वर्क ऑन क्रोम ओनली. नो, इट विल वर्क इन ऑलमोस्ट एवरी ब्राउजर, फायरफॉक्स, क्रोम, सफारी, एज. ओके, बट आई रिकमेंड यू अगर आप क्रोम यूज करेंगे तो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा, बिकॉज कोलैबोरेटरी इज द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ गूगल. हाउएवर नॉट रिकमेंडेड, कोई सा भी ब्राउजर आप लोग यूज कर सकते हो. Once you open your browser, in the address bar you need to type Google space collab. आपको बस दो सिंपल से वर्ड डालने अपने ब्राउजर में, Google space collab. Then this link will be provided to you, https://research.google.com. Okay, just do one thing, simply click on this collaboratory. That is the thing only. Just write these two words, click here. वेलकम टू कोलैबोरेटरी. कुछ डाउनलोड, कुछ इंस्टॉल करने की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. जस्ट क्लिक ऑन टू द वेरी फर्स्ट लिंक, collab.research.google.com. अगर आप लोगों को एक्सेस करने में कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ रही है तो मैं आपको ये लिंक चैट मैसेज में भी शेयर कर देता हूँ. ओके, सो गाइस, चैट सेक्शन आप लोग चेक कर सकते हो. आई हैव फॉरवर्डेड यू दिस द सेम लिंक इन द चैट सेक्शन. ओके, now what is collaboratory? Let me give you an introduction of this collaboratory first. So collab or collaboratory allow you to write and execute Python in your browser. Okay, with the help of collaboratory, very easily you guys can write and execute Python in your browser with zero configuration required. Zero configuration required means we don't need to install, we don't need to download anything. Just open your browser, sign in, and you are good to go. Access to GPU is free of charge. Okay, meaning entire load will be on Collaboratory. Obviously thing है, suppose guys आपके कंप्यूटर की एक रैम है. ओके, जब आप कोई हैवी सॉफ्टवेयर यूज करते हो रैम पे लोड पड़ता है राइट. बट कोलैबोरेटरी के केस में ऐसा नहीं है. entire load will be on Collaboratory, so access to GPUs will be free of charge. Then easy sharing, this is the reason why I'm recommending you guys to use Collaboratory. Easy sharing means suppose हम लोगों ने आपको एक assignment दिया, right? You have to complete that assignment within the deadline. Now how you will be sharing up that assignment? So Collaboratory simply will going to provide you a link, and that link you guys can share with me. Suppose you are designing some data science project. Okay, उस project में आप अटक गए. You were unable to find out the error. So what you can do is quickly you can share your Collaboratory link with me. I can quickly open your file, can quickly rectify that error and can revert back to you. Suppose you are facing an interview. आपने इंटरव्यू में बोला कि मैंने ये मशीन लर्निंग का प्रोजेक्ट बनाया है. Obviously your interviewer will ask you, okay show me. Then क्या फटाफट से लैपटॉप ओपन करोगे, साइन इन करोगे? No. Google Collaboratory आपको एक लिंक प्रोवाइड करेगा. That link you can share it with anyone guys, anyone. In that link a person can view your code along with the output. So these are some benefits of using Collaboratory. We don't need to download anything, easy sharing. So whether you are a student, a data scientist or an artificial intelligence researcher, Collaboratory can make your work easier. चलो ठीक है, स्टार्ट कैसे करना है Collaboratory से? There is guys only and only one prerequisite. Before we start Google Collaboratory, a person should have a Gmail account. Okay, ये एक इनकी थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम है कि a person should have a Gmail account because this Collaboratory is the product of Google. So when you start using this Collaboratory, you should have a Gmail account. If you have the Gmail account guys, quickly you can start. So in case मेरे केस में यहाँ पर आपको दिख रहा है कि I'm already signed in. But those who are not signed in using your Gmail account, obviously guys आपको यहाँ पर एक बटन दिख रहा होगा टॉप राइट कॉर्नर पे साइन इन. मेरे केस में I'm already signed in, so I can just go to the file menu and I can click on the very first option, new notebook. But those who are not signed in your browser, 100% guys यहाँ पर एक साइन इन का बटन होगा. आप बस उस पर क्लिक कीजिए, अपना Gmail का अकाउंट और पासवर्ड डालिए, and then you are good to go. Now those who are already signed in, on your left hand side guys at the top there are some menus, file, edit, view, right? Do one thing, click on file menu, okay, and select the very first option, new notebook. Okay, go to the file menu and simply select the very first option, new notebook. When you click on new notebook, it will redirect you to a new tab. Okay, एक नए टैब पे आपको ले जाएगा और यहाँ पर हम अपने पाइथन के प्रोग्राम को एग्जीक्यूट कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो गाइज आप लोग इतने स्टेप्स परफॉर्म कीजिए और प्लीज लेट मी नो इन द चैट सेक्शन वंस यू ऑल आर रेडी. आई होप इट इज क्लियर. ओपन योर ब्राउजर. इन योर ब्राउजर यू नीड टू टाइप गूगल कोलैबोरेटरी. साइन इन कर लीजिए, उसके बाद गो टू द फाइल मेन्यू एंड न्यू नोटबुक. ओके, ये आपको एक नए टैब पे रिडायरेक्ट कर देगा. Okay guys, and once you all are ready, please do let me know in the chat section. Okay, before I proceed further, please let me know guys those who are ready. Good. Simple. Okay, बहुत सिंपल है guys. Anaconda Navigator VS Code फिर भी थोड़ा टाइम लेता है. Collaboratory आपका फटाफट से रेडी. Okay. So for most of the project, again I am repeating, we are going to use this Collaboratory. Okay, तो guys आगे बढ़ते हैं. Okay, तो guys मैं थोड़ा सा आपको introduction दे देता हूँ इस Collaboratory का, because you guys are using it for the very first time. बहुत सिंपल इंटरफेस है. जिन लोगों ने Jupyter नोटबुक ऑलरेडी यूज़ किया हुआ है, जिन्होंने Python VS कोड यूज़ किया हुआ है, सेम कोड गाइस हमको यहाँ पर लिखना है. Especially those who are well versed with Jupyter notebook, you can see that yeah, same interface will be provided to you just like Jupyter notebook. But those who are new, जिन्होंने आज पहली बार इस Collaboratory या Jupyter notebook के बारे में सुना है, let me give you a quick introduction. इस इंटरफेस को समझना आप लोगों के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है और इंटरफेस बहुत सिंपल है. I'll show it to you. So guys, at the top, this is going to be the name of your collaboratory. Okay, untitled 0.ipynb, ये हमारी collaboratory का नेम है. एक्सेल फाइल बनाते हैं उसको रीनेम करते हैं, वर्ड फाइल बनाते हैं उसको रीनेम करते हैं. इसी तरीके से जब आप एक collaboratory फाइल बनाएंगे, so this is going to be the name of your collaboratory, untitled 0.ipynb, where this ipynb stands for, your I stands for interactive. I'll give you the full form. I stands for interactive. This py stands for Python and nb stands for notebook. So basically the full form of this extension is interactive Python notebook. अब word file की extension क्या होती है? .doc. Excel file की क्या होती है? .xlsx. Similarly, here the full form is what? Interactive Python notebook. This is the extension full form, guys. IPYNB, interactive Python notebook. Now very easily you guys can rename this collaboratory. What you need to do, just do simple thing, guys. Click over here, remove this untitled 0. Please do not remove this .ipynb extension here, but yeah, you can click over on it and you can remove this untitled 0, and let's say here you can write day 1. Okay, day 1, and once you're done writing it, आप कहीं पर भी क्लिक कर दीजिए and your file will be renamed. Okay, so guys, just write. Okay, मैं थोड़ा सा different name दे रहा हूँ because it's my batch. Okay, बस guys, आप लोगों को सिर्फ day 1 लिखना है. Okay, day 1.ipynb and you are good to go. Just click anywhere and your file will be renamed. This is your very important step, guys. Before you start designing any project, suppose आप यहाँ पे product recommendation का project बना रहे हो, तो आप इसको वही नेम देना, प्रोडक्ट रिकमेंडेशन डॉट IPYNB. अब ये मत पूछना कि रीनेम क्यों करते हैं, इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग है. ओके, जैसे आप लोग डॉक फाइल को रीनेम देते हो, एक्सेल फाइल को रीनेम देते हो, सिमिलरली आप यहाँ पर भी एक स्पेसिफिक नेम इसको दे देना. नाउ एट द बॉटम, okay, you can see that there are some standard menu bar: file, edit, view, insert, runtime tools. These menus we are going to use later, not today. In a later stage we are going to use it. The important, okay, the most important area for you and me is this. Okay, now what we call this area, we call this area code cell. Next time कभी भी आपको कोई डाउट पूछना हो तो इस एरिया को हम क्या कहते हैं? कोड सेल. दिस इज व्हाट गाइस, दिस इज योर कोड सेल. आप या तो इसको सिंपली सेल बोल सकते हो या आप इसको कोड सेल बोल सकते हो. इन दिस एरिया गाइस, यू एंड मी आर गोइंग टू राइट अवर पाइथन प्रोग्राम. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. ओके, यहाँ पर आपको एक ब्लिंकिंग कर्सर नजर भी आ रहा होगा. द ब्यूटी ऑफ दिस कोलैबोरेटरी इज, आपको हर प्रोग्राम के लिए डिफरेंट कोलैबोरेटरी फाइल बनाने की नीड नहीं है. इस सेल में आपने कोई दूसरा प्रोग्राम लिख लिया, फिर आप इस प्लस कोड वाले बटन पे क्लिक कर सकते हैं, एंड व्हेन यू क्लिक ऑन दिस प्लस कोड, अनदर कोड सेल हैज बीन एडेड फॉर यू. तो यहाँ पर कोई डिफरेंट हेयर यू कैन राइट डिफरेंट पाइथन प्रोग्राम, हेयर यू कैन राइट डिफरेंट पाइथन प्रोग्राम. दोबारा से प्लस कोड पे क्लिक करूंगा, सो गाइस कैन यू सी दैट यहाँ अनदर कोड सेल हैज बीन एडेड. जितने मर्जी कोड सेल एडिट कर लो गाइस, देयर इज नो सच रेस्ट्रिक्शन. यू कैन ऐड एज मेनी कोड सेल एज यू वांट. ओके, सो यहाँ पे वी आर गोइंग टू राइट डिफरेंट प्रोग्राम, हेयर वी कैन राइट डिफरेंट प्रोग्राम एंड डिफरेंट प्रोग्राम. ओके, नाउ above every code cell these options will be provided to you. Okay, आपको हर कोड सेल में ये कुछ ऑप्शंस नजर आएंगे, ये वाले. ओके, जिसमें फर्स्ट 2 ऑप्शंस आर इफ यू वांट टू मूव सेल अप एंड डाउन. ओके, लेट अस से दिस सेल आई वांट अप, सो आप इस पे क्लिक कर सकते हो. दिस सेल आई वांट डाउन, सो यू कैन क्लिक ऑन दिस. इफ यू वांट टू अटैच सम लिंक, if you want to add a comment, if you want to enable setting, if you want to duplicate this cell, you can use this option. And if you want to delete, आप इस डस्टबिन आइकन पे क्लिक कर दीजिए and your cell will be deleted. Okay, so plus code, cell will be added, and if you click on this delete, cell will be deleted. Simple, very simple interface guys. Okay, now important thing, size minimize और maximize कैसे करेंगे? So guys, if you remember, we are using what? We are using browser. Browser में क्या शॉर्टकट है मैक्सिमाइज और मिनिमाइज का? कंट्रोल प्लस कंट्रोल माइनस. सो स्क्रीन को आप अपने अकॉर्डिंग एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं, कंट्रोल प्लस कंट्रोल माइनस. ओके, मैकबुक में कमांड प्लस कमांड माइनस, और ऊपर आपको ये ऑप्शन नजर आ रहा होगा इसके थ्रू गाइज यू कैन मिनिमाइज एंड कैन मैक्सिमाइज द साइज. ओके, सेकेंड सेटिंग इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सेटिंग है. ओके गाइज, आई कैन सी दैट सम ऑफ माइक इज ऑन. सो गाइज, कैन यू चेक योर माइक? ओके, किसी का माइक ऑन है, आई कैन हियर सम वॉइस. ओके गणेश, यू नीड टू म्यूट योरसेल्फ गाइज. थैंक यू. Okay, so now guys, very important setting you and me need to enable. In this code cell we need to enable line numbers. Okay, अभी कुछ भी नजर नहीं आ रहा, but इस cell में we have to enable line numbers. Now what do we mean by line numbers? Line numbers are going to play very very important role. Suppose you are going to make some mistake. So what Collaboratory will do, it will tell you that hey, in this line number you have done this mistake. So we are not going to count manually line numbers. Okay, ऐसा तो नहीं करोगे कि आप okay line number 1, line number 2, 3 count करोगे. No. Okay, we are not going to do this. So simply there is a setting which you have to enable, especially those who are using Collaboratory for the very first time. Focus, listen to me carefully. Guys, सबसे पहले आपको क्या काम करना है? Go to the tools menu. Everyone, those who are using Collaboratory side by side with me, please go to the tools menu. Here you will be going to have this second option settings. Okay, please click on the second option settings. Okay, after clicking on settings you need to click on editor. पहला ऑप्शन होगा आपका site, second option will be editor. Please click on this editor. थोड़ा सा scroll down करना and you have to check this checkbox. Can you see this show line numbers? आप इसको enable कर दीजिए by clicking on it and just simply click on save. That's it. अब आप देख पा रहे होंगे यहाँ पे line number आपको दिख जाएगा. Okay, and when you press enter you can see that yeah, now these line numbers are coming up automatically. Again I'll show you guys. Tools पे click करना है, then you have to click on settings. Settings में जाके आपको एक second option नजर आएगा editor. Settings में जब आप click करोगे आपको second option नजर आएगा editor. इस पे click करना है. Please scroll down and enable this option show line numbers. Okay, उसके बाद आप save पे click कर दीजिए and you are good to go. So guys, please let me know in the chat section how many of you are getting this line numbers. It is very very important. Okay, just let me know quickly. Done? Good. Okay, good. अब गाइज अगर कोई हमारे बीच में गेमर है, ओके, कि लेट अस से दोज हु डोंट लाइक दिस वाइट बैकग्राउंड, आप इसका बैकग्राउंड भी चेंज कर सकते हो. यू कैन चेंज द थीम फ्रॉम दिस लाइट टू डार्क. ओके, कैसे करनी है? सिंपल ऑप्शन, टूल्स, सेटिंग्स. आपको पहले ऑप्शन पे ही रहना है, साइट. अगेन आई रिपीट, टूल्स, सेटिंग्स, पहले ऑप्शन पे रहना है साइट. बाय डिफॉल्ट द थीम विल बी एडेप्टिव. But if you want to change it to the dark, you can select this option dark and you can click on save. Okay, जिनको थोड़ा सा white background से problem है, you think that okay this white background is putting strain on your eyes, very easily guys you can change the theme. Again I'll repeat, tools, settings, site, पहले ऑप्शन पे रहना है. ओके, दूसरा तीसरा ऑप्शन पे नहीं जाना, साइट. और ये पहला ही ऑप्शन है आपका थीम, लाइट, डार्क, एडेप्टिव, यू कैन सेलेक्ट. ओके, फॉर presentation purposes guys I am going to use adaptive. Simple. So guys, for the first 4-5 classes you and me will be going to use this Google Collaboratory, which is a very very nice and good platform. Now can I tell you some benefits of using this Collaboratory? Collaboratory will going to save all your code files directly in your Google Drive. Okay, अब एनाकोंडा नेविगेटर सपोज आप यूज़ कर रहे हो, या सपोज करो आप यूज़ कर रहे हो VS कोड. इन VS कोड वेयर यू आर गोइंग टू सेव योर फाइल, ऑब्वियसली इन C drive, in D drive, in E drive. Now suppose you have to format your laptop, data will be lost. In Collaboratory guys, your entire work will be saved directly in Google Drive. Google Drive से जब तक आप जाके डिलीट नहीं कर रहे तब तक आपका कोड सेव रहेगा. Okay, and this collaboratory also provides you auto save, meaning आपको फाइल पे जाके सेव करने की क्लिक नहीं है, फाइल पे जाके सेव पे क्लिक करने की नीड नहीं है, ऑटोमेटिकली योर वर्क विल बी सेव्ड. Okay. So now guys, from here onwards we are done with this collaboratory introduction. We are done with Python programming introduction. I hope you all are excited to learn Python programming. So now let's start learning about this Python programming. The very first thing which I will be explaining to you is comments in Python. I'm a developer guys who prefer to use comments a lot. Okay, I work in an MNC and I know that if you are going to provide your code file without comment, okay, ध्यान से सुनना इस बात को, if you are going to share your code file without using comments, MNCs won't accept your code. जो आपके seniors होंगे, आपकी testing team होगी, आपकी quality assurance team होगी, they won't accept your code because you are not using comments. What's the big deal? There is a big deal guys. Okay, let us say you are working on some project. Comments की importance समझना. Suppose guys you are working on some project, okay, and you left a company in between. Okay, now obviously company will hire a new professional and he or she will complete your project, right? Now how that girl or a guy will going to understand about your code? Comments. Okay, so even in this internship you will going to notice that I'm going to use comments heavily. Okay, so how you can define comments in Python programming? It's quite simple. Just use this hash. Okay, with the help of the single hash you can define comments in Python programming. So what these comments will do guys, comments provides meaningful information about your code. Okay, comments provide what? Comments provide meaningful information about your code. Suppose आप यहाँ पर एक बहुत सिंपल सा पाइथन प्रोग्राम लिख रहे हो 2 नंबर को ऐड कराने का. Okay, so you can write a brief description. Let's here I'm writing the program to add 2 numbers. Okay, suppose आपने एक वेरिएबल डिक्लेयर किया a is equal to 19. So guys, कोई भी बता सकता है इस वेरिएबल में मैं क्या सेव करा रहा हूँ? आप में से कोई है ऐसा जो बता सकता है कि इस वेरिएबल में मैं एग्जैक्टली क्या सेव करा रहा हूँ? नहीं, नो. ओके, बट इफ आई राइट दिस कमेंट, ओके, हियर आई एम स्टोरिंग एज ऑफ फर्स्ट पर्सन. या अब आप समझ सकते हो कि ओके इस वेरिएबल में मैंने क्या स्टोर किया हुआ है? एज ऑफ फर्स्ट पर्सन. This is the benefit and this is the importance of using comments in Python programming. Not in Python programming guys. मैं suggest करूँगा आप C, C++, Java, PHP कुछ भी use करते हो, field comments को आप लोग use करना start करो. Okay, comments provides meaningful information about your code. Okay, comments की एक खास बात बताऊँ. Comments में आप लोग कोई सी भी लैंग्वेज लिख सकते हो, मराठी, हिंदी, इंग्लिश, तमिल, तेलुगु, whatever. Because your Python interpreter will not going to read comment. Okay, तो यहाँ पर guys अगर मैं कुछ हिंदी में भी लिखूंगा तो वो भी acceptable हो जाएगा because Python interpreter is not interested in reading your comment. तो कल को अगर आपको कोई brief description लिखना हो तो आप इसको इंग्लिश में लिखो, तमिल, तेलुगु, मराठी, use whatever you want. But make sure that in Python programming, in Python comments, okay, or let's say in Python we can specify comment using hash. Okay, बस इतना सा ये सिंपल सा पॉइंट याद रखना कि जब भी आपको कमेंट्स लिखने हो जस्ट यूज दिस हैश सिंबल. ओके, नाउ गाइज that's it for comments. Okay, why I'm giving an explanation of this comments because I'm going to use comments a lot. So I don't want you to get confused that यार ये बंदा hashtag में क्या लिख रहा है. Okay, so guys, I'm writing nothing. I'm just using the comments. All right. So now guys, here we are going to begin your Python programming journey. So जिनको Python आती है, okay, क्या आप लोग मेरे को sprint function के बारे में बता सकते हो जिनको आती है? I'm going to start your Python programming journey with the help of this inbuilt function, print function. Okay, I'm waiting for your responses, guys. Those who know Python programming, can you tell me what is print function? So those who are learning for the very first time, wait. But जिनको आती है Python programming a little bit. So guys, can you let me know in the chat section? Used to display anything on screen, right? Exactly. Anyone else? So guys, glad we got 2 developers of Python programming already in our meeting. Pratmesh, Athava, Harshal used to display output, exactly. To print output, exactly. Okay. Guys, just like in C we have printf, just like in C++ we have cout, in Java we have system.out.println, in Python programming we have this print function. Now those who are learning Python programming for the very first time, this print function, as your friends says that okay, it is used to display anything on screen. You can display to user through this function, you can display output, you can print the output. In a layman term, if you want to display some messages to your user, if you want to display the final results, the final output, you can use this inbuilt function print. Okay, so simple definition, guys, in Python programming, print function is used to display the messages or the result. Now how you can use this print function? अब इसमें भी एक difference है. अगर आप लोग Python 2 यूज कर रहे हो तो आपको प्रिंट फंक्शन इस तरीके से यूज करना है, और आप लोग Python 3 यूज करो तो आप लोगों को प्रिंट फंक्शन इस तरीके से यूज करना है with the help of parenthesis. So guys, we are going to use Python 3.12, which is the latest version. Okay, so how you are going to use this print function, print, everything you need to type in lowercase, then use this parenthesis, and here you can write a message. Now this message you guys can write either by using single quotes or by using double quotes. I leave it to you. It's a developer choice. या तो आप अपने मैसेज को सिंगल कोट्स में लिख लो या आप अपने मैसेज को डबल कोट्स में लिख लो. और बताऊं, पाइथन में ट्रिपल कोट्स भी हैं जिसके थ्रू आप अपने मैसेज को लिख सकते हो. फील फ्री टू यूज whatever you like. Okay, so let us say here मैंने यूज किया print function and here I'm going to type a very simple message, hello world. Okay, then guys, in Python programming I told you can write the messages by using double quotes as well. Okay, here I'm going to write Python program, or it's better we should write like this first, Python program. So what's going to be happen now when you are going to run this cell? Okay, now how you can run this cell in Collaboratory? Simple, guys. Can you see this icon over here? Just click on this icon, or you can use one shortcut key, Control plus Enter. Okay, so let us say if I use this Control Enter, so it will now going to run your cell, and where this Collaboratory will going to show the output just next to your cell. यहाँ पे कोई black color की window नहीं आएगी, आपको जो आपका output है just next to your cell will be displayed to you. Okay, so first time, guys, this Collaboratory will going to take up a little bit time. Always remember, because it's initializing the kernel, so it will take up a little bit time, but once the initialization has been complete, you will be going to have your output. So in this code cell, you and me will be writing up our program, and here we are going to have our output. Simple. Again, I am repeating, guys, in Python programming there is no such difference. If you feel comfortable in using single quotes, use single quotes. If you feel comfortable in double quotes, use double quotes. और मैंडेटरी नहीं है, मैंने आपको बताया कि print function can display the user messages, and even this print function can display you the final result, let's say 10 plus 5. So don't think that here it will print 10 plus 5. What it will do, print function in Python programming will evaluate this expression, and when you are going to run it, you can see 10 plus 5, 15 will be shown to you. Okay, if you try to evaluate some expression, let's say is your 10 is less than 5. Okay, so if you run it, so you can see the expression is false. No, 10 is not less than 5. So here expression will be evaluated and you will be going to have a desired result. Okay, so in Python programming we are going to use this print function to display user message or to display the final result. ओके गाइस, प्लीज आप ये लोग टाइप करो और एग्जीक्यूट करो, प्लीज ट्राई। इसके बाद मैं आपको एक इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट बताऊंगा विच इज रिलेटेड टू द प्रिंट फंक्शन, एंड इट्स अ वेरी कॉमन MCQ question as well. Very common MCQ question if you are looking for PCAP or for PCAD certifications. Okay, so guys, please execute this and let me know once done in the chat section, then I will proceed further. Okay guys, is it done? Done? Exactly. Okay, simple. All right. Now guys, those who knows Python programming, okay, एक बहुत important point I would like to discuss with you. It's a very common MCQ question as well about print function parameters. Print function parameters, okay, and the parameters are end and separator. Okay, so guys, those who knows Python programming, can you guys tell me quickly what is this print function parameters and separator? Very common MC question, and the reason why I'm discussing with you, because here I would like you all to understand one important point about Python programming. Okay, so guys, actually in Python programming now, you are going to use so many inbuilt functions, methods, so many inbuilt functions and methods you are going to use. Okay, so guys, can you tell me that what is this separator or end? Anyone? This information is important. Anyone guys knows what is this end separator? Okay, please let me know guys in the chat section how many of you don't know about this end separator. You can just simply type yes or no. If no, then type no. If yes, then type yes. No. Okay. Okay guys, so actually this information is important for me. I'll tell you why. Okay, don't think that here my objective is to show you or to degrade you. No, my objective is something else which is very important, because I will tell you one thing. So guys, please remember, in Python programming, you and me both will be going to use so many inbuilt functions. Print function is one of them. अब होता क्या है कि print function में जब interviewer question पूछता है कि what is print function, anyone can tell it is used to display message. But you know what they will ask you? They will ask you about these two parameters, separator and end. जो भी आप इनबिल्ट फंक्शन पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग में यूज करोगे, लाइक प्रिंट हो गया, टाइप हो गया, सो मेनी, फर्स्ट यू नीड टू चेक देयर कंप्लीट डॉक्यूमेंटेशन, मीनिंग वो फंक्शन का सिंटेक्स क्या है, उस फंक्शन के पैरामीटर्स क्या हैं. बट द प्रॉब्लम इज हाउ वी कैन गेट द कंप्लीट इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट दैट फंक्शन. सिंपल थिंग मैं आपको बताऊंगा. इन पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग गाइस वी हैव अनदर इनबिल्ट फंक्शन जिसका नाम है हेल्प. ओके, क्या नाम है? हेल्प. इस हेल्प में आप उस फंक्शन का नाम लिख दो जो आपको यूज करना है. जैसे अभी हमने प्रिंट यूज किया, राइट? सो लेट अस से मैंने यहाँ पे क्या लिख दिया? प्रिंट. हेल्प लिखा और इसके अंदर मैंने क्या अपने फंक्शन के नाम को पास कर दिया. द मोमेंट व्हेन आई एम गोइंग टू रन दिस सेल, आप चीज एक नोटिस करना, यहाँ पर आपको कंप्लीट डॉक्यूमेंटेशन नजर आ जाएगा. आपको कोई गूगल पे जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, कोई यूट्यूब ट्यूटोरियल पे जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. यहाँ पर आपको बस क्या करना है, हेल्प को यूज कीजिए और उस फंक्शन का नाम आप यहाँ पर पास कर दीजिए एज अ पैरामीटर और एज अ आर्ग्यूमेंट. नाउ यू कैन सी व्हेन यू एग्जीक्यूट दिस, आपको यहाँ पर एक कंप्लीट डॉक्यूमेंटेशन नजर आ रहा होगा. ये जो पहली लाइन है ये है इसकी डेफिनेशन कि प्रिंट फंक्शन करेगा क्या. सो इट इज यूज टू प्रिंट द वैल्यू ऑन अ स्क्रीन. देन इस प्रिंट फंक्शन में ना कुछ आर्ग्यूमेंट्स हैं, फाइल हो गया, सेपरेटर हो गया, एंड हो गया, फ्लश हो गया। सो जो इंटरव्यूअर है या जब आप कोई एमसीक्यू टेस्ट दोगे ना, सो दे विल आस्क दिस, दे विल आस्क व्हाट, दे विल आस्क दिस। अब जैसे सपोज करो ये फाइल आर्ग्यूमेंट है, दिस फाइल आर्ग्यूमेंट यू आर गोइंग टू यूज व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू डील विद फाइल हैंडलिंग। आज हम फाइल हैंडलिंग नहीं पढ़ते, तो लेट्स इग्नोर दिस। ओके, flush, which is not recommended, it is actually forcibly flush the stream, meaning if you want to clear the screen, if you want to clear the memory, then you can use this flush। ये भी आप लोग यूज नहीं करोगे, बहुत रेयरली, ना के बराबर। The important parameters which you are going to use of print function is this separator or end, separator or end। एक एक करके बताता हूँ कि क्या सेपरेटर और क्या आपका एंड है। ओके, तो ध्यान से समझना। सो ये मैंने क्यों कवर किया यहाँ पर, नेक्स्ट टाइम वेन एवर यू आर गोइंग टू यूज एनी इनबिल्ट फंक्शन, जस्ट चेक द कंप्लीट डॉक्यूमेंटेशन ऑफ इट। यहाँ से आपको ना आइडिया मिल जाएगा कि ओके ये फंक्शन करता क्या है और इस फंक्शन में क्या क्या पैरामीटर हैं जो हम कर सकते हैं। ओके, और उन पैरामीटर्स की डेफिनेशंस भी मिल जाएंगी। इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट आप ये देखो कि here it will display you the definition of those in optional keyword arguments as well। अब चलो सेपरेटर को समझते हैं। ओके, बहुत इजी है सेपरेटर। सो नाउ गाइस here I will be explaining you separator parameter of print function। डेफिनेशन देखो क्या कह रहे हैं, it will going to insert a string between values and by default the string which this separator will insert is a space। समझ में नहीं आया सर? ओके, नो वरी, आई विल शो इट टू यू प्रैक्टिकली। देखो प्रिंट फंक्शन में ना आप मल्टीपल वैल्यूज पास कर सकते हो। सपोज करो ये मेरी फर्स्ट वैल्यू हो गई, कॉमा ये मेरी सेकेंड वैल्यू हो गई। ज़रूरी नहीं है कि स्ट्रिंग ही पास करना, आप मैथमेटिकल एक्सप्रेशन भी पास कर लो। 10+5 वो एक्सप्रेशन हमने लिखा था, 10<5, कुछ भी आप पास कर दो तो ये डिफरेंट वैल्यूज होगी, वैल्यू 1, वैल्यू 2, वैल्यू 3, वैल्यू 4। व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू रन दिस, अब एक चीज़ नोटिस करो, हर वैल्यू के बीच में आपको एक स्पेस नज़र आ रहा है, देख सकते हो, स्पेस आ रहा है, स्पेस आ रहा है। हमने प्रिंट फंक्शन में क्या कहीं पर भी स्पेस लिखा? नो, नहीं लिखा ना। बट यू कैन सी दैट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ऑप्शनल कीवर्ड आर्ग्यूमेंट विच जिसकी डिफॉल्ट वैल्यू एक स्पेस है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली आपकी फर्स्ट वैल्यू, सेकेंड वैल्यू, थर्ड वैल्यू, फोर्थ वैल्यू के बीच में एक ये स्पेस आ जाएगा। ओके, नाउ यू नो व्हाट हैपेंस बिहाइंड द सीन। बिहाइंड द सीन ये सेपरेटर क्या करेगा, हर वैल्यू के बीच में एक स्पेस ऐड कर देगा। ओके, अब सपोज करो गाइज आप एक ऐसा प्रोग्राम लिख रहे हो इन विच यू डोंट नीड स्पेस। ओके, सो क्या कर सकते हैं, चलो इसको मैंने कॉपी किया, आई जस्ट कॉपी पेस्ट एंड लेट अस से यहाँ पर हम सेपरेटर यूज़ नहीं कर रहे कहीं पर भी, बट यहाँ पर मैं उस आर्ग्यूमेंट को यूज़ कर लेता हूँ सेपरेटर। मेरे को अब ये सारी वैल्यूज़ @ से सेपरेट करनी है। नाउ लेट मी रन दिस। नाउ कैन यू सी दैट माई फर्स्ट वैल्यू एंड माई सेकेंड वैल्यू हैज़ बीन सेपरेटेड बाय दिस पैरामीटर। यहाँ पर इसका डिफ़ॉल्ट नेचर क्या है, स्पेस ऐड करना। यहाँ पर हमने उस डिफ़ॉल्ट नेचर को मैनिपुलेट कर दिया, आप कह सकते हो कि ओवरराइड कर दिया। तो अब क्या होगा कि जो भी आपका फर्स्ट वैल्यू सेकंड वैल्यू के बीच में स्पेस आ रहा था बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट, अब वो स्पेस नहीं आएगा, अब यहाँ पर ये @ आएगा। चलो मेरे को @ यूज़ नहीं करना, मेरे को एरो यूज़ करना है। सो नाउ यू कैन सी दिस इज गोइंग टू बी हैपन। लेट अस से मेरे को एक स्माइली ऐड करनी है। सो नाउ यू गाइज यू कैन सी दैट नाउ योर वैल्यूज विल बी सेपरेटेड बाय दिस कैरेक्टर विच यू आर गोइंग टू डिफाइन इन दिस पैरामीटर सेपरेटर। ओके, हालांकि ये हम बहुत कम करेंगे, वी आर गोइंग टू यूज द डिफॉल्ट नेचर। डिफॉल्ट नेचर आप टेंशन फ्री रहो, इट विल गोइंग टू ऐड द स्पेस, but sometimes you will be writing up some Python program in which you need to use this separator optional argument. Is it clear to all? So this separator parameter of print function used to separate the value by default is a space, but if you don't want space you can use this parameter and you can write any character into it. Cool. चलो separator parameter अब हमें समझ में आ गया। अब second parameter मैं आपको बताता हूँ, end parameter. End parameter of this print function. ध्यान से देखना, मैंने एक प्रिंट फंक्शन यहाँ पे लिखा फर्स्ट लाइन, ओके। एक और प्रिंट फंक्शन लिखा सेकंड line. Now when I'm going to run this cell, can you see that this first line is coming in a new line, the second line is coming in a new line. Automatically आप देख सकते हो दो प्रिंट फंक्शन इसके लिए, दोनों के जो रिजल्ट हैं, दोनों के जो मैसेज हैं वो नई लाइन में आ रहे हैं। जावा में हम क्या यूज़ कर सकते हैं, क्या यूज़ करते हैं, सिस्टम डॉट आउट डॉट प्रिंट एलन। एलन का क्या मतलब होता है, इंसर्ट अ न्यू लाइन, ओके। सी प्लस प्लस में आप लोग क्या यूज़ करते हो, आप लोग ये कैरेक्टर यूज़ कर सकते हो स्लैश एन, जब भी आपको एक नई लाइन इंसर्ट करनी होती है। बट पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग में इस प्रिंट फंक्शन के पास एक डिफॉल्ट पैरामीटर है जिसका नाम है स्ट्रिंग, एंड व्हाट डज द स्ट्रिंग विल डू, ऑटोमेटिकली इट विल ऐड अ न्यू लाइन आफ्टर द लास्ट वैल्यू। मीनिंग व्हाट इज हैपनिंग बिहाइंड द सीन, अब इस लाइन में मेरा लास्ट कैरेक्टर क्या है, ई। सो आफ्टर दिस ई automatically Python print function will add slash n for you automatically, ये इसका default nature है, okay। That is the reason, or if I write it like this then it will become more clear to you. So automatically after this line E ये slash n add हो जाएगा automatically. Why? Because this end parameter will do this for you. But what if I override this? So let us say मैंने यहाँ पे क्या किया, इधर मैंने एक सेपरेटर एंड यूज किया, एंड नाउ गाइज आई एम गोइंग टू यूज दिस स्लैश टी। यू नो व्हाट्स गोइंग टू बी हैपन नाउ। सो अब यहाँ पे क्या होगा कि ये जो आपका प्रिंट फंक्शन है हियर, इन दिस प्रिंट फंक्शन automatically now we are overriding this. So now after the last value slash t will be inserted. Now in programming world slash t means what, tab space. तो अब यहाँ पे देखना कि जब मैं थर्ड लाइन लिखूंगा तो ये नई लाइन में नहीं आएगी, दिस थर्ड लाइन विल अपीयर आफ्टर अ टैब स्पेस। समझ में आया? बिकॉज हियर वी आर यूजिंग दिस स्लैश टी, ओके। नाउ हियर यू आर गिविंग एन इंस्ट्रक्शन दैट ओके आई डोंट वांट स्लैश एन, मेरे को टैब स्पेस चाहिए। तो ये देखो सेकेंड लाइन लिखने के बाद यहाँ पे एक टैब स्पेस आए और थर्ड लाइन विल बी प्रिंटेड आउट, ओके। सो दीज आर व्हाट गाइस, दीज आर default parameters of your print function, separator parameter or end parameter, okay. However we are going to use the default nature, but sometimes if you want to manipulate this, yes you can use separator and can use this end, ठीक है। अब आप लोग अपने collaboratory में ट्राई करके इसको यूज कीजिए, प्लीज गिव इट अ ट्राई, okay। And if it is clear, please let me know in the chat section that yes sir it's clear, so that I can proceed further. So main objective here is guys, next time whenever you guys are going to use any inbuilt function, please check the proper documentation of it, okay। और वो documentation आपको गूगल पे जाके चेक नहीं करनी है, सिंपल आपको क्या लिखना है, help pass that inbuilt function in and the complete signature syntax will be provided to you, okay। Please try these two cells guys and let me know once you are done. Okay, and please let me know in the chat section how many of you are done with this. Any doubt so far? Is it clear? Good. Okay. So now guys, that's it for our today's session. Okay, in today's session I have given you an introduction that how we are going to conduct this internship. मैंने आपको कुछ course topics दिखाए हैं which we are going to cover. First module is Python programming which we are going to cover. Okay. In the next session we will be going to continue from the same. Okay. आज हमने सिर्फ print function समझा. In the next session I will be explaining you variables, data types, operators, decision making, and very important concept of Python programming. So our first focus guys is what? To complete this Python programming module, and then we will be going to start working on the data science. Okay. Now guys, important information to everyone. we are recording this session, so today's video session recording will be provided to you on your WhatsApp group. Okay, I'm going to provide this code file with you, and even I will be providing you the today's session video recordings. इन केस आप लोगों ने सेशन थोड़ा सा लेट ज्वाइन किया है, कुछ बीच में छूट गया है इंटरनेट कनेक्शन की वजह से, सो यू डोंट नीड टू वरी, यू डोंट नीड टू पैनिक. वी आर गोइंग टू रिकॉर्ड ईच एंड एवरी सेशन. ओके, हर सेशन के रिकॉर्डिंग्स आपको एट द एंड ऑफ द ट्रेनिंग मिल जाएंगे. अभी मैं आपको 15-20 मिनट्स में ये वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग शेयर कर दूंगा, इवन विद द कोड फाइल. If I'm going to use any PDF and any PPT, guys, don't worry, I will be providing you every information. Okay, सपोज अभी तो हम पाइथन कर रहे हैं, आने वाले टाइम पे हम डेटा साइंस में डेटा सेट्स भी यूज़ करेंगे. सो डोंट वरी, एवरी इंफॉर्मेशन, एवरी लिंक, एवरी डेटा सेट, every code file, video recordings will be provided to you. Once you become comfortable, a little bit comfortable in Python programming, I will start going to give you the assignments as well. वो assignments आपको कहाँ upload करने हैं, कैसे आप लोग complete करोगे, everything I am going to explain you in the next session. Okay, so information regarding the next session, guys, will be shared with you on your WhatsApp group. Most probably we are going to meet tomorrow, and tomorrow we are going to meet in morning. Okay, I'll just discuss with my team and then I will revert back to you. So the training duration, guys, is going to be of 2 hours and for 30 days. Okay, 30 days, 2 hours. Okay, and in these 30 days, guys, you are going to learn a lot with us. Okay, so that's my guarantee. I hope you have enjoyed today's session. So now, guys, how you can exit from this Collaboratory. Please wait. So first of all, guys, go to the file menu. Okay, I told you that all the changes will be saved automatically, but still, if you want to make sure, then guys, yeah, you can go to the file menu and you can click on this save option. But don't worry, Collaboratory will going to save all your changes automatically. But still, before you quit, you go to the file menu and click on save. Okay, and then, guys, simply what you can do is you can just select and you can click on sign out. Tomorrow when you are going to join, you need to use the same Collaboratory. Steps will remain same, guys. You need to sign in with your Gmail account, open Google Collaboratory, and tomorrow you can start working on this file again. So for the first few sessions, we are not going to use PyCharm, VS Code, Anaconda Navigator. We are going to use this Collaboratory as well. Alright, so that's it for today, guys. Now I will meet you again tomorrow. Timings and the meeting link information I will be sharing up with you in a while. Even today's video session recordings we will be providing to you in a while. Now, guys, before you quit, these last 10 minutes we have been kept for questionnaires and for doubt resolution. So please let me know in the chat section if you do have any kind of a doubt.